We're out of breath.
We are actually in the middle of dance practice, which is probably one of the reasons why I've been having a hard time doing videos more recently. Is every Wednesday, not only am I supposed to do video, but I'm also supposed to do homework, and then I come over to Kaggi's and we do dance practice. Except for last week because I had to work the very next day, and the week before that because I got hurt.
So on that topic, this week's video is starting your own dance group.
Our group's name is Love's Tea.
Or Sarang Cha. You might have to talk a little bit louder.
It's just because we have the music in the background.
Sarang Cha.
Kaggi has been designing. Kaggi has been designing the outfits for it. We are looking for people who are willing to do it.
Yeah. It's like right up and personal. I'm like, oh my god.
Right in your face. So yeah, we are looking for people to join in.
Sorry, a little dehydrated.
So Kaggi, what are the plans for it?
First it was originally just me dancing, and then as I got other people interested in dancing, I'm like, you know what, dance team. So the first thing, if you're starting your own dance team, is one, you have to have members who are willing to meet certain times to dance, which is important because dancing together is kind of the whole point of a dance team.
Or in our case, it's who's actually willing to show up.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Second would be figuring out what genre you're going for, because hip-hop, jazz, in our case, Korean and Japanese choreography.
On occasion, something else, but that's rare.
Yeah.
Like, as you can hear right now, we just finished practicing for Pom Pom Pon. I got 98% of it down, but she's, like, perfected it.
I also performed it on stage, so...
Yeah.
But, it's also put into consideration everybody's skill levels. You can't have somebody who's prone to injury and throw them into high, intense, difficult choreography. You have to be considerate of that.
Sorry.
And if you have members who I would say are not physically fit, or a little rounded in some areas, if they are not willing to put in that extra effort to
become more healthy?
Well, not only that, there are bigger dancers and they dance really well. The fact is that they practice. That's
what I meant, healthy.
They work on their flexibility. And if you have members who aren't doing that, you need to start putting a strict regimen. If they are not going to follow that regimen, cut them.
You eventually have to let them know if you cut them.
Or I can just stop talking to her. And not,
yeah. So besides, we actually made a Facebook page. I will link it below for anybody who's interested. Kaggi has made a dance list
and pamphlets and
yeah,
layout of the team.
The whole goal is you learn 4 dances a month.
So you have approximately a week to learn each dance. If you have a really easy dance, it takes 3 days. That gives you a little bit more time to learn a more difficult dance.
If you're like Kaggi.
I'm just one of the people who do 30 dances at one time, and that's just me. Other people learn differently.
My issue is that I have school and stuff, so I can't, when I do learn my dances, I'm with Kaggi. So Kaggi sees my progress. That's how I became which dancer?
This one just bought a pair of pants last week, and they already don't fit her. So.
Yeah, I'm also working out. There is I did share on the Love's Tea page. I'm not calling it the Korean name.
Sarang Cha. It's she posted a ab and flat stomach workout, which is important.
I actually posted 5. They're all intermingling. But what's good about it is that you can do one day, have your rest day, then do a different one, so you're not doing the same one over and over again.
Unless you're me and do all the workouts in one day, take a rest day, and then do all the workouts in the following day, and then...
Yeah, but you're crazy. That little is nothing. What else?
You have to be strict about everything. I made a basic workout plan for beginners, which, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats. Easy. But then again, we do have people in our group who are not exactly the most physically fit. And some who do have injuries. So starting off small and then slowly increasing it is better.
Before every dance, no matter what, stretch.
Thoroughly. If you have a problem area, like someone's shoulder, my back, you have to make sure you stretch it. The more you stretch, the less likely you're going to injure yourself.
Yeah. We are literally, what we're doing is we're doing our dance list for this month, but between every dance, we're doing a different dance, so we're not, we're learning something at the same time. That's not actually on our dance list.
Well, and on top of that, the dance list for this month, we pretty much already know. That's why I started dances. Most of the people who are supposed to be dancing should already know most of the dances. So,
we are willing to tailor our list to people who have reasonable injuries or reasonable reasons.
Example, I'm not tailoring it for myself, but when I did ballet, my knee gave out on me, and I had very bad inflammation. And someone in, with that kind of case, you would cut back on dances with hard leg movements.
We have someone who does have a leg injury, and we are willing to tailor our list for her so she can learn some dances. She wants to learn them.
You just need to start on something that's mostly hand movements.
Yeah. A moral reason is not actually a reason, if someone else doesn't want you to do a certain type of dance, then just don't join the group.
See, if it's a legitimate reason, like say you're Muslim and you can't do this kind of dance because it goes against your practices, that is one thing. If you can't do a dance because you think someone's going to be watching you and getting off, or because your significant other doesn't want other guys or bisexual girls to be checking you out, then you have a problem. Because you're not doing the dance not because of you, not doing the dance because of somebody else's standards, and I'm sorry, I'm not going to cater to that.
Yeah, in those cases, those are the few cases I will say don't join. If you're going to limit yourself because of somebody else, don't join.
That's like joining a ballet dance team and being like, I just can't do a pirouette, I can't do the pliés because I can't get down that low. Then why the hell are you joining a ballet dance team?
Nice save.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to edit every single video.
I have a potty mouth. I do apologize. There will be some slip-ups.
Definitely if you're working out, though, or you're doing the dance practice, always wear something that's comfortable, that you're not going to trip on.
Easy to move in. Yoga pants, leggings, shorts, tank tops. You don't want to wear anything that's too loose-fitting either because you're going to get caught up in it.
What you would work out in is what you would dance in. That's a simple way to put it. If you wouldn't work out in it, don't put it on. And as we all know, you don't work out to see what other people think of you. You work out because you want to.
But I will say this when it comes to attire. If you are performing,
that's one thing.
There are certain things you need to be careful of. If you're wearing tight pants, wear a thong or nothing. Panty lines are unsightly. Stage makeup and regular street makeup are two very different things. When you're on stage, you need to wear it dark or it's not going to be noticed. The more glitter, the better. But if you're walking down the street, you don't want to look like you're a prostitute or anything. I'm sorry. You don't need very bright blues. You don't need... Yeah.
We are hoping to get to performing status within the next while.
Hopefully before Youmacon.
And we're also hoping that we do get more members.
more members who are actually going to participate regularly.
Yeah, it's the same video over and over again. Sorry about that.
But see, in my case, I learned from watching the music video. If I watch it over and over and over again, I know the dance.
I learned by watching mirrored videos on YouTube.
See, there are people who learn
Or download
by doing, and there are people who learn from watching. I'm someone who learns from watching.
I learned from watching and doing. I think the first one I actually perfected was Something by Girls' Day, which is actually in the beginning of our list.
And an important thing when learning choreography is you want to get to the point where you don't need to look at a video. You want to be able to do it just by hearing the music, listening to the beat. So I suggest when going to sleep or when you're just walking around, put headphones in, listen to the songs, visualize the dance moves.
I listen to music.
As you're listening?
I listen to music every day before I get ready for school. Or
It'll
while I'm
get to
getting
the
ready
point
for
where you're
school.
just standing there with headphones in, listening to the music, and subconsciously your body will start moving. This one dances at the cash register at work, so
I get weird looks. The worst part was when I'm at work and I have Stellar stuck in my head and
that's a very inappropriate dance to be doing.
or something.
department
I had
store.
something in my head and I had a coworker who really loved K-pop. She no longer works with me, but she looked at me and she goes, "Are you doing dance practice at your register?" And I'm like, "No." Yes. She goes, "What song?" Something. She's like, "You shouldn't be dancing that here." It's not the bad parts.
And even something is nothing compared to marionette.
Yeah.
Another topic, if you want to join a dance group and you have wanted to make that commitment, you have to stick to it.
It is possible to join a dance group from a different area. Say you're interested in the type of music they dance to or whatever.
Yeah.
You literally just have to be able to get that dance list.
Yeah.
Get the information, get all the updates, and just keep in contact with the people who are running the group.
And as long as you're able to meet up with the dancer, the rest of the dance group, like, I'm going to say once a month, just for a run over of the choreography, so that either myself or here, for example, we're lead dancer,
Here.
second dancer, so we could help you with things you're having troubles with, or we can help with the transitioning. When you dance, there are transitions. One person who's standing over here, another person standing over here might need to switch.
We actually just got to that point. We've been doing what we start with is we start off with stand still.
Like focusing on one part of movement at a time, arms or legs, and we're incorporating them both.
And now we're to the point where in I Don't Need a Man, we get to the right spots and they're in the dance.
Yeah, we're starting to transition from, there's a lot of transitions. There's like angles you need to go on, and you need to make sure you're not too close to somebody, they're going to hit them.
I follow Min. She does a lot of turnarounds. And butt bouncing.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm booty shaking.
So yeah, like I said, I will put the link for the Loves Tea dance group in the comments below.
There is not a lot
in the
on the
description.
page right now because it is a new page, and
We're still
sadly, we're really the only members who show up to practice and do practice regularly.
She said it, not me.
We have we're supposed to have about 9 members in the dance group. And we have practices every Wednesday, every other Saturday. It's just been the 2 of us.
Mm-hmm. So, yep. If anybody's interested, I will be posting it below. Like I said, this is the 3rd time I've said it. You can feel free to contact one of us. Likely it'll be me. Kaggi doesn't have internet right now. I'll run it by Kaggi.
Priorities.
I'll run it by Kaggi. We'll talk about it, and I can get back to you. I do have the set list.
Yes, she has sets from 1 to 12, so.
AKA the next 12 months.
Next year, yeah.
And that is our video on dance group. Anything you want to end off with?
If you want to be in a dance group, don't make the team leader contact you to come to practice. Just show up. Just saying. It's not their job to make sure you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. It's yours.
Story time!
We're all adults here.
Story time! Kaggi learned to dance in 3 days that she performed on stage. It was supposed to be a pair dance, and her partner never showed up.
Oh, more than just that. I was going to Anime North, and they had a K-pop, J-pop dance meetup. One group, they had someone bail on them. So I stepped up and sang, okay, I'll learn the choreography. 3 days, I learned the choreography. Went to the dance thing, another person bailed.
That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah, so it was that. And there was a few other dances where people just never showed up at all. It got to the point where I was the only one on stage for one dance.
On an unrelated
And
note,
I didn't even want to do the dance. I volunteered to do it.
on another note, this is our ending part for sure. Our city has not only just started selling some K-pop albums, but K-pop socks.
If you're into the whole Korean thing, Korean market, Korean barbecue, Asian karaoke.
Walmart. Mind you, I can't say anything because I did buy the last 2 copies of BTS for us.
But even if you go to the Korean barbecue, they have Korean items there you can buy. I have bought K-pop socks there.
I have a lot of chopsticks and my mom hates me for it.
Oh, and they have really good, like, homemade teas that are actually made with fruit extracts and not tea bags. Suggest getting some. Peach tea is the best.
I really have to get them, but I need you shopping with me to do that. My favorite thing, I go to the Korean market every day, or almost every day, at least once a week. Once a week,
I corrupted her.
shut up, to get some kind of milk.
Banana milk, strawberry milk,
I don't like banana milk,
coffee
but
milk.
I don't like coffee milk. I get the strawberry milk, and if that's not available, I get the almond milk. And then a snack or whatever's there on the counter because I want to get it.
They have, like, everything. Shrimp chips, which is pretty stereotypical, but they have chips that look like cheesies, but they're banana flavored.
Oh, I didn't tell you.
Korean version of moon pies.
I do know that somebody has gone through and watched every single one of our videos since January 24th and personally disliked it. And I've gotten to the point where it's like, whatever, you watched it anyways, haters make us famous.
Really?
Yeah. They even disliked one that Dream had posted for us. But
Some people have no life.
seriously though, I do have this to say.
If you dislike it, why watch it?
Yeah.
You're just wasting your own time and giving us views.
As bad as that does sound, and I know I shouldn't be saying that because we are somewhat new into the whole constant posting of YouTube.
It's just common sense. If you don't like something, why?
I don't like or dislike videos half the time. If I watch them and I do actually like the content, I will like it. I will share it. I will even post it on Facebook. But if I don't like something, I will
just
not
close it halfway through.
Yeah, I will not go through the entire thing, and I don't.
So you're just torturing yourself.
See, I'm used to Facebook where there is no dislike option, so it doesn't make sense for me to actually see one.
Yeah, and you're just torturing yourself.
So
if you don't like it, don't bother watching.
Yeah, I kind of, as bad as it sounds, I kind of laughed at that. Like, oh, you disliked it, but you had to watch the whole thing to fully dislike it. You didn't know what we were talking about. As it states on our page, we do reviews, we give advice, we are mainly cosplayers and K-pop fans.
And we're foodies. We love food.
I swear to God, I have a food baby every month. I love food. I love food.
She's a vegetarian, so she'll give you all the vegetable dishes. Meat. Steak. Oh, yeah.
I love vegetarian bibimbap.
I will be doing a video this summer from the Windsor Rib Fest, so you will be getting one of those.
I've gone there. The only thing that was worth getting was literally lemonade. And they actually started serving at some of these rib fests in Canada vegan options.
Blooming onions and stuff.
No, those are not the vegan options. It's cooked in the same thing everything else is cooked in. No, they're actually making vegan food. Anyways, we got off topic, so I think that's it.
Uber long video, we apologize, but
We
what
talked.
you gonna do?
Jamais.